Hi, welcome to Inspired by Pinterest. I'm Lori Allred, and I am excited to surf around Pinterest and look for great, amazing pins to share with you each week on this show. And I am starting a new series. This one inspired me to do it. As you might have seen in previous episodes, we've started a series with polymer clay, but I thought I have an awesome pin board called Door Decor / Wreaths. I'm always amazed by the beautiful things people create to hang on their front doors, and I'm always looking for that perfect item or that perfect wreath to go on my door, whether it's inside or outside. And so how much fun would it be if I come back each month and share a fun seasonal wreath? And so this I'm excited to start with is my burlap wreath. And actually, I have to give credit to the creator of this beautiful wreath that I got for my birthday. It's from my friend Andrea McAllister. And I loved it because I love how neutral it is. I can pop a big giant red ribbon into it and leave it up all year. I can take something as cute as this sign and hang it across it. It becomes instantly seasonal. And I just love that. And normally I don't think burlap, but it seems to be kind of hot and trendy. So let's start by going to my Door Decor wreath board on Pinterest, and let's pull up a few of my favorite pins that have burlap features. The first one I'm excited to feature is actually a friend of mine, Nika from Choose to Thrive. She did this beautiful heart-shaped wreath and created rosettes out of burlap. Kudos to her. I don't like touching it that much, but you get used to it after you've started. The second one is actually a burlap wreath from an Etsy shop, and I have the link on my blog. As always, you can go to allreddesign.net the day my show airs, and I link back to all the pins I reference. This third pin is actually this technique, the bubble burlap wreath that Andrea created. And what I love about this blog, actually today's fabulousfinds.blogspot.com, she features this technique on her blog. First of all, yeah, I have to show you the picture of what she did with it. She added it to an old door or window and added some vinyl below it and hung it from it. It's beautiful, and I'm sure after you see the picture you'll agree with me. But I also loved her tutorial that she walks you through showing how to fold it. So if you're one of those people that likes to read about it, her blog's a great resource. But I'm going to show you how to create this fun technique. So you're going to want either a foam wreath, or I had a straw one laying around I decided to use. This one I believe is a 10-inch foam wreath that we started with. This one's a little bit bigger, so it's going to take more burlap. I wanted to do something two-tone, so I started with the neutral burlap, went to black, and thought it'd be fun to alternate. And so I stopped it there so you could see it kind of in progress. You're going to kind of lay them on top of each other, so you'll have a starting point and kind of build it around as you go. So then you're going to just take your burlap. It's very inexpensive to purchase and comes in a variety of great colors. This is black. It's hard to tell because I've mixed the colors a little bit. And then you're going to want to cut it down to about 4 by 4 inch squares. So I've got some already done out of the neutral. So we're going to just take these squares. Now this is the part you're going to want some pins. I learned the hard way. Don't use straight pins. It won't catch that burlap to add to your wreath. You're going to want pins with the little heads on them. So the little colored heads, it doesn't matter, you're not going to see them. So they can be these multicolored pins. Now this is the part that I'm going to go over a couple of times to show you. Okay, you're going to start with a square like this, and you're going to go ahead and match the top with the back, and then this part matches up here, and then this goes here. What happens by doing that is you get this fun little kind of bubble petal. Now again, let me do that one more time. And you get the hang of it. After you start doing it, you'll be going, oh, this is awesome. It's fun to do in front of the TV. So you're going to pinch from here. You're going to take this and match up the front and the back. Then the opposite side, do the front, and then match that to the back. So you get this fun little triangle. Then you're going to take your pin, and you're going to just pin it right to your wreath, kind of on an angle because you want it to hold that burlap in place. I noticed if you do straight down, they tend to lift a little bit. So again, I'm going to take this and match it up, and then match that. Again, go to that blog that I referenced. If you want to see step by step, she does photographs showing each of those folds, but practice, pretty soon you'll catch on to it. I took Andrea's apart and figured it out, and then I found the blog. So it was still a great resource. So you're just going to keep doing that. As I mentioned, you got to get the hang of it. You start doing them faster and faster, and then you've got a whole pin or a whole wreath before you know it. I thought it'd be cute. I should have added orange into this and made it more look Halloween, but this is kind of my colors, the black and neutral theme. Just keep doing that, and then pretty soon you've got an amazing wreath. I would imagine this is probably going to take me about, this little pin box had 200 pins in it, and I'm sure I'll go through them all before I'm done. So just keep doing that, and pretty soon you'll have a whole beautiful wreath ready to go. Hang it on your door, you're good to go. So give it a try playing with burlap and creating your own wreath. I'd love to see what you create. Leave me a pin or email it to me. I'd love to share it with our other fans. So thank you for joining me on Inspired by Pinterest. Be sure to join me next week when I show you some fun techniques on stamping with clay.